What's going on, everybody? In part 2, we took a look at Ken's Rage, open world hack and slash beat 'em up type game that I really enjoyed and still enjoy to this day. And I felt pretty satisfied as being a fan of Fist of the North Star, and living in the United States, as I've said before, is pretty difficult because it's primarily a Japanese product. However, Ken's Rage 2 for the Xbox 360 and PS3. I can't show any gameplay of this because my 360 is on the fritz right now, so whatever. Now, this game is pretty much the exact same thing as Ken's Rage. Still open world, beat 'em up, hack and slash type thing, and you play through the whole story. But it has 3 very annoying, glaring problems, ranging everywhere from mildly annoying to severely annoying. Problem number 1 is in the original Ken's Rage, it had an English dub. This is strictly Japanese language only, which isn't really a big deal, but going from an English dub to the sequel, which should be bigger and better, to kind of not have, you know, it's just a mild annoyance to me is really what it is. Second problem is there's no more jump button. We've taken away the jump button and replaced it with this little dash dodge move. Taking away the jump button in a hack and slash beat 'em up game like this is a little stupid. Imagine if you played Devil May Cry and you couldn't jump. It'd be pretty fucking weird, right? Third major problem are the load screens. There are so many fucking load screens in this game. Like, literally, when you start this thing up, it can be up to seriously like 5 minutes before you're even playing the game. If you're just like start, click, 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 and just firing through it, it can be up to 5 minutes before you're actually playing the game. So, that's Ken's Rage 2. Not the greatest thing in the world, especially compared to the first one, in my opinion. It's a big old turd. As being as big a fan of the series as I am, it's kind of nice that I have it, and it's kind of nice it exists, you know? I was like, well, that's probably the best as I'm gonna get as far as games released in North America. I ended up having to come inside because I have a wonderful sense of timing, and I completely ran out of sunlight, and everything went dark. So, I caught wind of a fighting game, much like Super Smash Bros., except it's with all these anime manga characters like Dragon Ball, One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and Fist of the North Star. It was J-Stars.
J-Stars Victory versus...
Or, I'm sorry, J-Stars Victory versus Plus. I don't like that name. And yeah, it's pretty much just like Super Smash Bros., except with anime characters. Kenshiro and his oldest brother Rao are playable characters. And that's who my team is. It is Team North Star with Ken and Rao and Goku as a backup. The third member is strictly there for support. Like, you click a button and this character will show up and do a move, you know. He's not there fighting and throwing fists with you, but he can be called with a button. See, here's what you do. You get him in the fist, pull a Goku with a Kamehameha, and then fucking, yeah, destroyed. This is about to be your ass, Naruto. There it was. Hell yeah. This game is really fun to me. It's very arcadey. You know, I can easily see this as a big arcade cabinet, put a quarter in, pick a character, and go. Try to fuck you up. Oh shit, here we go. Yeah, that's what your backup does. Pull them out when you need them. Fast forward some years, and I thought J-Stars was kind of like a one-off. They're not going to do that again. Well, for the PlayStation 4, they released Jump Force back in 2019. Jump Force is pretty much the exact same thing as J-Stars. It's nothing but anime manga characters going head-to-head in a battle. Except this time, you still get to pick 3 characters, but not everybody's fighting at once. You can tag people in or whatever, you know. But Kenshiro is a character in this game.
見届けるがいい。この俺の戦いを
Oh yeah. Gonna get you, Frieza. But we don't care about that. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh. This was like another. I can't believe they made this. Holy shit. Oh yeah. And then I'm just kind of on YouTube just scrolling around and I come across a trailer for a brand new Fist of the North Star game for PS4, but it's only in Japan. And I'm like, ah, you fuckers. But I'm walking around a GameStop, you know, I can't remember what I was in there looking for, but on the shelf, Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. This fucking game is no bullshit. Not only do you follow the events that happen throughout the manga, but they're told in a different way. Right after Ken beats Shin, Ken continues wandering the wasteland in search of Yulia. Day by day, he wanders the desert with almost no hope in sight. Until one day, in the wasteland, he comes across a city in the desert. And that's mainly where this game takes place. Ken thinks she might be there, and he goes into the city to inquire her whereabouts if so. After a very lengthy intro, Kenshiro is introduced the leader of the city, Kisana. Turns out, the leader of this place knows about Yulia, but her whereabouts and all that stuff gets revealed as you play the story. I won't go into too much of what happens here at the end, but let's just say it's very heroic and very fitting. The real badass part about this game is there is so many things to do in this. Like, you can build your own dune buggy and go cruise the desert and go fight gangs, discover new towns, and help them and stuff like that. You can become a bounty hunter in this city, hunt down criminals and stuff. Use your Hokuto Shinken to take care of business. You can take your dune buggy and you can go compete in races like, you know, Grand Prix and shit like that, which is all predictable stuff. You know, yeah, he's a fighter, so you're going to be doing a lot of fighting. Okay, you built a car so you can drive around, so of course you're going to be some driving shit. But then you can be a bartender and serve drinks to people.
Certainly.
And you take it, you shake it up good, and he uses Hokuto Shinken to make you the best drink ever.
Shining shot of death.
Oh, hell yeah.
Break.
Ooh.
Suplex drop.
Ooh.
Mix. Perfect.
Throw it everywhere.
You are already drunk.
Kenshiro can actually put his Hokuto Shinken to good use and heal people at a doctor's office.
Patient. Please come in.
Through a rhythm-based button game.
Procedure complete.
Now clean up this mess. You can fight in this giant gladiator type arena thing. Oh, yeah.
Hooked up! 105th Rush! Twin execution.
Gotcha. And finally, Ken can be a Japanese hostess nightclub manager, which is very funny. Throughout all this stuff, all these, all the characters from the manga are carefully woven in there. Like, you come across Sauser, Uyghur, Joggy, Ray, Toki, and the eldest brother, Rao. A whole bunch of others that, a fan of the series is going to recognize immediately. It's very clever that they've taken this old idea, like this old story, and made it into a new thing, but still pretty much told the same story.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？お前匠できれば。
It's too late for you. You're already dead. The hell are you talking about? What the fuck? No! Help me! Please!
It's really cool. The people that made this game apparently are also the people that make the Yakuza series. I have never played a Yakuza game, but after this, I'm willing to give it a try. It's said that this is very similar to their Yakuza games. I'm kind of down for that because this was amazing, and no bullshit, if you have a PS4, track this down. This is worth everybody's time. I don't want to talk about everything that happens in this game because if somebody is interested in this, man, I don't want to spoil it all because there's so many Easter eggs and hidden content in here that it's like, wow, you want to talk about time and effort put it into your game. After Lost Paradise, like, I'm open to anything. I'm waiting for the next great surprise in the Fist of the North Star video game world. Each one of these games has been uniquely different. We've had a traditional Street Fighter one, we've had an 8-bit open world side-scroller, we've had an open world hack and slash, we've had a Smash Brothers Brawl type arena fighting, and then whatever the hell Lost Paradise is. I call this game a fucking masterpiece. Thank you so much for checking shit out. If you made it this far in the video, then right on. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I suggest checking them out. That way you can get the full story, the full scope or whatever. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.